This NOAA National Hazards Viewer Tool is a viewer tool that allows users to select various events across the globe, and you can see activities such as tsunamis, earthquakes, plate boundaries, and significant volcanic eruptions. I thought the most useful tool for this classroom activity for designing an underwater seismic sensor would be for viewing earthquakes and plate boundaries. You can see that over here to the left, there are a lot of different fields that you can click on. You can see tsunami events, tsunami observations, significant earthquakes, significant volcanic eruptions, volcanoes, DART deployments, tsunami-capable tide stations, plate boundaries, you can click on this for different tsunami events, tsunami travel times, tsunami energy, and then you can reset it. And these dots are from all around the world here. Over here to the right up at the top here, you can identify things by drawing rectangles, polygons, bounding boxes. You can have a base map using different base maps here. And then you have different options for boundary labels, regional bathymetric contours, and graticules. For this particular one, I wanted to select, not sure what that is, I wanted to select earthquakes and plate boundaries. So I'm going to go over here, plate boundaries is selected, and then I can click on this little box here, and I can select by convergent plate boundaries, divergent plate boundaries, or transform plate boundaries. The different color lines will tell me what that is, highlighted on the map. And I wanted to select different earthquakes. Okay, and then I can select here the legend for earthquakes by magnitude. So it will show me here by the different magnitude here. And so for students, it can be used to help students place earthquakes and place boundaries to generate a map and to give them scientific data to be able to do mathematical analysis, to be able to see up close. And they can zoom in. By clicking. So if I want to go up here and I can click on that. So I can tell which significant earthquakes, when they were. But you double click on the map and it will zoom in on the map. So I can just double click, keep double clicking on the map until I get really close to where I want to be. So if I don't want to be necessarily there, I just click and drag my mouse to where I want to be. So if I'm trying to find a seismic marker place, and I can just keep clicking and dragging and see, is this an area perhaps that maybe I want to put a seismic marker? Are there earthquakes around that particular area? Do I want to monitor around there? When were they? When was it the last one that was there? Can that justify a placement marker for that? So your students might be able to see the last one was in 1812, and they can click on when it was and where it happened and what the earthquake magnitude was. And they can gather research to justify their purposes for that particular tool. So that might be helpful for their data to be able to determine whether or not they should put a seismic marker out there. Just gives them some information. That is the NOAA National Hazards Viewer Tool.